What is going on, guys? Welcome to my 2018-2019 League One predictions. Now, last week I made my Premier League predictions, and that's gone down pretty well. You know, got about 250 views on that one, so that's going quite well. But into this video, I'm going to be doing my ones obviously for League One, which I've already mentioned. Now, obviously, but before I get into the video, I'm saying now that I do not know my knowledge on League One isn't as good as maybe my knowledge on the Premier League or the Championship. So obviously, my predictions basically based on one, what kind of signings and the teams have made, and two, how they performed in pre-season, and obviously three, how they did last season as well. So hopefully you guys won't mind that. But first, let's get into the predictions. Starting out with my bottom four. On the rock bottom, I'm going with Accrington and Stanley. Now, obviously the first of the four promoted sides to be featured in this prediction, and I think probably the weakest, even though they actually won League 2 last year, which I don't know how, because really Luton should have won it the way they were going, but you know they didn't in the end. And Accrington won it, but to be honest, I don't think Accrington will do well in League 1, basically because I don't really think their squad really strong enough, and obviously I don't really think they have as much as a financial backing as obviously pretty much every single team in League 1, really, apart from maybe like one or two. But yeah, I don't really think Accrington will do good enough in League 1. And funny enough, on the League One fan page on Instagram, they actually put Accrington finished 12th. Bit of a bold prediction there, to be honest, but you never know. Football can be a surprising thing, but I don't know. I don't think Accrington will do very well this season. Now, on 23rd, I'm going to go with Rochdale. Now, obviously, Rochdale really last season should have went down. But you know, they actually pulled off a great escape, and yeah, they stood up in the end. But really, I think this year will be the year where they do go down, because really they've still been like in this position for like in the last couple of seasons now, and I just think this year will finally be the year where they do return to League 2. Now in 22nd, I'm going with WYCOMBE Wanderers again. Like Accrington, they came through all my promotion, but I don't really think their squad. Well, I think the squad can compete with League 1 teams. I think that they're like stronger squads than theirs. And again, financial backing, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about League 1. So I can't say safely. I don't know lots about obviously every single team. And yeah, I think WYCOMBE will have a swift time in League 1 and return straight out of League 2. And now the last team I think will get relegated will be AFC Wimbledon. Now, since their promotion in 2016, they've actually been doing quite well in League 1. They've stayed up in the 2 seasons, but I think this year will finally be I think last year will be the year where they do end up going straight back down. Again, well, the squad's strong enough, but you know, and have lost Lyle Taylor to Charlton, which I think was a huge loss. Obviously, he's probably one of the main reasons why they stayed up last season. And now that he's gone, I don't think that I can't speak. That they'll be able to cope this season. And yeah, I think they'll be my bottom 4. And now I'm going on to the 7 teams who will be finishing in the who will be safe, who will be finishing in the bottom 12 in League 1. 20th, I'm going with Gillingham. They didn't really do that well last year. Again, they were obviously another team who just stood up by the skin of their teeth. But I think this year, I think they'll obviously do what I think obviously again they'll stay up, but I think they will struggle a bit more than they did last year. And yeah, I think that's why they'll finish in 20th. 19th, we're going with Walsall. I remember like 2 years ago, Walsall, they were actually finished in the playoffs. I think they finished 3rd in League 1, and then ended up just absolutely screwing up. And last year had an absolutely horrific season. So yeah, I don't really know what happened over there. But you know, Walsall, I mean, you never know that they could bounce back. And I don't know. I don't think that they'll have a very good season this year. In 18, we're going with Doncaster Rovers. Obviously last year was their first season back after the whole relegation to League 2. And you know, they did alright and finished. I think it's a bit high. I think it's like 16, 17 to finish last year. Obviously Doncaster, they were actually in the Championship. Obviously not that long ago. But last year, I think that I don't really think they're ready to to be competing obviously in the midst of League 1. So yeah, I think but I don't really think that they'll be too threatened by relegation either. I think they'll have a nice comfortable season, but again, obviously finishing quite low the table. 17th have gone with Bristol Rovers. I mean, what can you say about Bristol? What can you say about Bristol Rovers? I mean, well, not that long ago they were actually in the conference, which obviously it's quite. I think it's quite surprising. Obviously, I think it was in 2014, 2015 they got relegated to the conference. Then they came back up to League Two, and then ended up going back up again to League One, which I mean, what can you say about Bristol Rovers? I mean, like, that's absolutely outstanding from them. And I don't know. I mean, like, you just think that maybe like one of these years, like one of these years, they will be able to compete with Bristol City in the Championship, maybe. So I don't know what happened with Bristol Rovers, but I think again, like Doncaster, I think they have a nice, comfortable season. In 16th, they've gone with the third of the promoted teams. They've gone with Coventry City. Coventry, obviously, they were one of part of the Premier League quite a while ago now. I think it was in 1999 they got relegated to the old Division 1. I don't know, don't quote on that. But Coventry, I mean, it just hasn't been great for them. Obviously, obviously they were in the Championship for quite a while, and then in 2012 they got relegated to League One, and then 2017 they got relegated to League Two. But then obviously they came straight back up. Obviously, I know it's right at the playoffs, but I think Coventry, out of the 4 teams, like even though I've placed like one of them every bought teams above Coventry, I think that Coventry they're probably like the most financially backed. I'd say like they're probably like one of the more like financially backed in the whole of League One, which I know is quite a big thing and saying, but I actually do believe that Coventry will have a very good season. I don't think that they'll be like this year, like obviously being in the midst of obviously like in the top 12 yet. But you know they could be on the way back up soon. We just don't know. 15th have gone with Oxford United. I mean Oxford. I mean obviously a couple of years ago they actually did really well. They finished 8th, which is obviously outstanding considering that obviously along with Bristol Rovers they were only in the conference and not that long ago. But you know, like last year they didn't do as well. Had a bit dip in form. But I think this year they'll have a nice little comfortable finish, obviously in 15th. But I mean, whether they'll ever be pushing for playoffs again, I don't know. Well, they might do. And they might still, you never know. But Oxford, I think they'll finish in 15th. 14th, I'm going with Luton Town. Now Luton really should have won League 2 last year, but they didn't. They came up in 2nd place, and I think out of the 4 teams, they may not be the most financially backed, but they are definitely like one of the more. I think that they are definitely the strongest team out there. And with the play to God, you know, obviously I watched Luton play against Gateshead, obviously one of my local teams last season, and they obviously smashed Gateshead 5-0. Yes, and I know Gateshead, I know they're like quite like a low league team in the conference, but Luton, I mean Jesus Christ, they absolutely played that. They had to play their socks off Luton Town. And I know, like, just like that, they're like set of players and stuff like that. Obviously the manager, and obviously I think Luton heading in the right direction. Obviously, and I think it's like 10 years ago. I think it's like 10 years ago. Obviously, and they just got relegated to League 2 from League 1 after being relegated from the Championship. But you know, Luton, I think they will like sort of find a way back up to the Championship, and maybe even break into the Premier League at some point. I don't know. And 13th, the final team in the bottom half, I'm going with Fleetwood Town. Again, obviously, they're in the playoffs not too long ago. But obviously last season they had a bit of fall from grace, didn't really do that well. And I don't know if I think 13th, I think the fans obviously will be hoping for maybe a playoff push this season. I just don't see it happening, to be honest. I think they have a very good season, but finishing obviously pretty much right in the middle of the table. And I'm going for the 16 who will be finishing in the top half of the table, but obviously won't be in the playoffs. And 12th, I'm going with Peterborough United. Now Peterborough, they've been in League 1 for quite a while now. I think it's like 5 years now they've been in League 1. So they got relegated in 2013, and they haven't really looked like getting out of League 1. But I think the squad now is looking very good, very good. Obviously, they've got the league top goal scorer Jack Marriott, obviously former Luton striker actually, in their squad. And I think Peterborough, I think this year has to be their year where they have to like try and get like playoffs at least. But I can't see it happening. I mean, like I think there are like 11 teams in the league. Will maybe actually like 9 teams who are better than Peterborough. But you never know, like, and again, they could end up pulling a bit of a shock. In 11th, we've got Bradford. What has actually happened to Bradford? I mean, well, obviously, like at this point last year, obviously they just heartbreak. They like missed out on the championship. Obviously, after losing in the 85th minute against Millwall in the playoff final. So then last season, obviously have an absolute horror show. In the end, I think they finished 12th in the end, or 11th. I think it was like roughly where I put them. But Bradford, I don't really see them doing anything this season. I think they'll do better than what they did last year, but I don't really think that'll affect their league status. I think they'll probably still be a League One club, but I think they'll be in 11th place. In 10th, I'm going with Southend United again. A couple of years ago, they finished 7th in League One. Obviously, outstanding seats from them. But again, last year they didn't do as badly as like Fleetwood and Bradford, etc. But they still didn't do as well as some people maybe thought they would have did. But Southend, I mean, and obviously they don't have Phil Brown as manager anymore. He's got to Swindon, and it'll be interesting to see how they actually do like for the full season. Obviously without Phil Brown. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see how they'll do. There. In 9th, we've got Plymouth Argyle. Now, obviously, last year they had an absolute horror start. I think they bombed after like 13 games. And only had like 1 win as well. But I don't know what happened to them. But they absolutely killed it from then on. Like I think they actually finished 9th last season. Actually, might be even 8th place. Plymouth. I don't know what happened to them. But they did absolutely outstanding last year. Obviously, from like I think it's like Christmas onwards. They were absolutely I can't explain it, it's just that good. How well they did last year. And I don't know, this year I'm hoping that didn't do well because Plymouth again obviously doing the team 10 years ago I think they went doing the championship 10 years ago and just had like a 4th from careers. But Plymouth Argyle, I'm hoping that they have no good season. In 8th I'm going with Blackpool. Now, in all the predictions which I've been looking at, a lot of people actually think that Blackpool actually might get relegated, which I'm not really sure why. I mean, like that's quite. I mean, like obviously, unless I'm missing something here, this squad's actually quite good. I think for League One, and I think really they should be challenging for playoffs. But I don't know, and that's just me being stupid. I have no idea why people are predicting Blackpool to finish just so low on the table, and even remove relegation. I don't know. We'll see with Blackpool. I think they will finish 8th. And finally, in 7th, we're going with Portsmouth. I mean, again last year they didn't really do that badly, finishing the table. But I think this year will be that year where they will crack on, trying to do really well. But then towards the end of the season, I think they'll just slip a bit, and I think they'll just have another horror show. Well, obviously, not like an actual horror show compared to like also obviously some clubs have. But I think they will. I don't really think they'll do that well as what they could have done. And now I'm going for the 4 teams who I think will be in the playoffs. We won't obviously be for automatic promotion. And in 6, I'm going with my boys, Sunderland. That's right. I'm thinking that Sunderland will be finishing in 6. I think that'll be 5 teams who will be doing better this season. And yes, I think 5 teams will be doing better this season. Now, obviously, this obviously was the easiest prediction to make out the whole league. Mainly because Sunderland, obviously, signings wise, I mean they're okay, but like they're not really gonna be like set like the whole world alight. And obviously pre-season, obviously, well, and it could have gone a bit better. Obviously, yes, I know that we sit there in 6-0 last Saturday, but I mean, really thinking about that, like they've just been promoted into the Scottish Premier League, so it wasn't really like a hard game ever. But I mean, Sunderland, I think we will get playoffs, whether win it or not, I don't know. Fifth, I'm going with Scunthorpe United. Obviously, they got to playoffs last year. I think they knocked out. I think it was against Rotherham. I think it was. They got knocked out. I think it was in the semi-finals. So and they obviously, I think they were lucky there. But I think this year they'll have like another good season where they do get playoffs. Whether they win it or not, I don't know. 4 players I'm going with Barnsley. I mean, I think some people actually think that Barnsley will actually win the division, but I don't think so. I don't think Barnsley will basically. Well, yes, I know that they beat West Brom. I think it was last night. I think it was that, and they beat West Brom. Or it might be Monday. I don't know. But Barnsley, I mean, they didn't really end last season well. Yes, and yes, again, I know all the 3 relegated clubs from the championship that they finished in the highest, but I don't really see them. I don't really see Barnsley actually. Well, I don't think Barnsley will. I think Barnsley will have a very good season, but I don't really think that they'll be going for all my promotion. But you know, I think that could do bits obviously in the playoffs. And finally, in first place, I'm going with Shrewsbury Town. Now, Shrewsbury, they obviously got to the playoff final last year, lost to Rotherham, and I think this year, well, it was quite bad against Rotherham. Obviously, they got quite battered in that game. But I think this year they'll get to the playoffs again, but like whether or not they'll actually do something, obviously it's yet to be seen. But I think Shrewsbury, I think they will do well. I think they have another good year. Now I think I probably know who my top 2 are, but in second place I'm going with Burton and Albion. Now, all the 3 relegated clubs last year, Burton actually ended quite well. Really, like I think their form. Well, really, I think Burton deserves to survive because they did absolutely tremendous stuff like in the last 2 months of the season. But you know, it wasn't good enough for them. Then they got relegated. But I mean, if you look at Burton, like I think Nigel Clough, I think he's an excellent manager. Just obviously whether or not he can actually get Burton back up again, which I think he will, because Burton, you know, yes they played. Yes, they gave them their season like size quite an embarrassment. I know like Burton are quite a small team, but you know I think they'll come straight back up. I think they'll go straight back up in second place, and in first place the team I think who will win League One, Charlton Athletic. Now I think that's what I think they're finally ready. You know they've had 2 seasons in League One, right? You know like they've had luck. They know what I have to do, and I think it will be that year where they will get promoted. And I don't think they'll like walk the league, but I think they'll make themselves as quite a tough team to beat. And you know like again obviously with the acquisition of like Lyle Taylor up front, Charlton are going to be very very good next year, and hence why I think they'll get promoted. Now then, obviously I've done up my league prediction. Now I just need to think who I think will win the playoffs. And personally, I mean, like, I've got to say Sunderland. I cannot not say Sunderland to win the playoffs, because you know in my club I want us to do well. Whether obviously us finishing 6th, like I believe it. I just want to have a good season where you know it's very enjoyable. Yeah, we'll get like loads of wins, and I'm just hoping that it'll be a good year. Now guys, that wraps up my 2018-19 League One predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if new, because that makes you feel good, and you'll never miss another episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.